And just like that, we are back for some more Soccer in Statesboro, Saturday edition. Thank you so much for joining us today here on Tormenta FC Twitch and YouTube channels. My name is Edwin Pintor. I am the Public Relations Coordinator for South Georgia Tormenta FC. Once again, thank you so much for joining us today on this lovely Saturday evening here in Statesboro, Georgia. Unlike last week when we had a very Statesboro um, weather between both Statesboro teams here, Georgia Southern and Tormenta FC, which ended up in a 0-0 result. Couple things today. We are playing Georgia State University, another Sun Belt opponent here. It is a lovely day here. I think it's around 55 degrees here Fahrenheit. Um, So it should be a good one today. Last week it was 30-minute halves. However, this week it is actually 45-minute halves. So we are back to normal here as Ian Cameron and his TFC squad prepares for the tough challenge that it will be the Tampa Bay Rowdies of the USL Championship next week. Next Saturday at 3 p.m., not 4 p.m., 3 p.m. next week. So that should be interesting. How about we give you some starting lineups? Here for Tormenta FC, in goal, El Capitan Pablo Jara returns to the starting lineup. Defenders Colin Mock-Eunice, Jake Dengler, and Preston Kilwine alongside trialist number 1. In the midfield, we have Tobias Otieno, Pedro Fonseca, and trialist number 2. Forwards, we have Mukwele Akale, Keziah Sterling, and Elijah Amo. For the Sunbelt team in Georgia State, we don't have a lineup as of right now, but I do have the roster here, so I will be reading that out right now. Number 2, Charlie Ward. Number 6, Alex Henderson. Number 7, Simon Carlson. Number 8, Jack Hilton Jones. Number 12, Gavin Williams. Number 14, Brian Silva. Number 15, Justin Guess. Number 16, Tom Williams. Number 17, Marley Stevenson. Number 18, Josh Acevedo. Number 19, Ethan Sassine. Number 20, Mario Arrocha. Number 23, Carlos Luna. Number 24, Justin McLean. Number 26, Dylan Williams. Number 27, Evan Schroeder. Number 28, Jordan Beam. Number 29, Cole Biasi. Number 30, Tormenta FC Academy alum Stephen O'Hearn, who will be starting today. Number 32, Matthew Taylor. Number 33, CJ Wyborn. Number 34, Josue Hangi, Shun Kushima, and Sebastian Zavala. Puff Daddy, what's up? How's One Knox doing? I heard one of my boys tell me that they conceded 2 goals in 60 seconds. Welcome to USL League One. NCFC, great team. Ready to compete against anyone this year. Strong additions, but I know One Knox can take it. I don't know what the result is. So if you can please update me. I do also think that the Independence is defeating the Greenville Triumph earlier today. But yeah, we have the teams walking up, ready to go. Once again, welcome all to Tormenta Stadium, home of your USL League One and W League champions. Yeah, slight flex there. Not any other team cannot say they have that. So blessed to be here. The ball is on the center court right now. Center el punto centro. Referee trying to blow his whistle at any moment. Sunbelt team, Georgia State in white as the whistle blows. And as my good friend iShow Speed says, it's time to play football. No, I think I butchered that. It's let's play football. As we have Georgia State. Sorry, what do I keep saying Sunbelt? Georgia State getting early shot on. I don't know what it was. It was a shot. They started off aggressive, testing that left side real early. Once again, going through that left side, trying to cause danger. Now retreating. Number 2 with the ball. Keziah Sterling up front. Stephen O'Hearn, Tormenta FC Academy alum, played for USL League Two or USL League Two team last summer, returns to play for the first time at Tormenta Stadium. Very excited. Thank you all so much for joining us once again, whether it be online or it be here at Tormenta Stadium. I have a great crowd out today for a preseason game. It's really good, really awesome. So glad to see that the beautiful game is growing in Statesboro, Georgia. Tobias Otieno with the ball now. Oof. A little miscommunication there, but Pablo Jara, El Capitan, takes it out and starts off with Colin Marcunitz. Colin finds Tobias Otieno's second year. Pedro Fonseca puts in a ball. Finds Keziah Sterling. Ooh, was he fouled there? Elijah Almo tries a chip. Oh, but Kwele Akale gets there. Akale takes him on. Puts in the corner, center. That'll be a corner. Okay, I see both teams started off strong. Two minutes in, and we already had danger on both sides of the pitch as Mukwele Akale. Fun fact, he speaks Spanish. I don't think it's that much of a fun fact since he played for a couple years in Spain with Villarreal C and Villarreal B, even making his debut. Preston with the first team. Preston Kilwan was trying to be found right there. Unable to be found. Now, Georgia State with the counterattack on the right side of the pitch. Finding a ball, putting in a ball too long. And Pablo Jara will let that go out of bounds for a goal kick. Now the transition starts from the back. Jake finds the trialist number 2. Back to Colin, back to Jake Dengler. Playing for the first time alongside Preston Kilwine. It'll be interesting to see how these two pair up as they look to solidify the defensive line following the departure of Josh Phelps to the Melbourne Knights of the NPL, National Premier League of the New South Wales Division in Australia. Speaking of Australia, we have a debut on the bench, two actually. One coming all the way from Australia, Jackson Corey. Welcome to South Georgia. The young Australian 20-year-old arrived recently to Tormenta Thursday, actually, after a long, long flight from Australia. And he is on the bench. And I think he will be receiving minutes alongside. Tough tackle there. Tough tackle, studs up by Pedro Fonseca. Um, Newly arrived as well, Mateus Cassini is on the bench. Trained for a whole week now with Tormenta here, looking to make his preseason debut here this game. Georgia State looking really good these first couple of minutes. This will be the first real threat for Tormenta this game as Pablo Jara takes it on comfortably, hugs the ball, takes care of the ball. Esa es mía, is what he says. As Jake Dengler tries to find the ball, finds a great ball to Mukwele Akale. He puts in a through ball to Keziah. Once again, recovered by Akale. And Georgia State unable to keep it with trialist number 3 right there. Oh, no, it's out. Ref calls it out. Pablo Jara alongside Preston, who finds Tobias. Back to Pablo. Now with Jake. Back to Preston. Preston to Tobias Otieno. Now Colin Macunis. Akale dribbling the ball, putting a great ball in. Oof, unable to find Elijah. Great position by Preston. Passing it back to Pablo. Jake back to Tobias Otieno, the sole leader of that midfield. Offside by Kazaya Sterling. Stephen O'Hearn was ready there. Now Georgia State back on the offensive line, trying to create something here early into the match. Great step there by Trialis, who finds Elijah Amo. I think Elijah Amo might be the first player in Tormenta FC history to wear New Balance cleats here, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think there was none last year. Mr. New Balance. You can tell he's from the DMV. Now possession more with Georgia State. We're back. Elijah Amo. Ooh. Now Georgia State with the opportunity. Looking dangerous, trying to find a cross. Unlucky. Still with it. The guy takes a shot. Pablo Jara ready to defend that ball. I think Tormenta FC has to calm down a little bit. Now that everything is settling down, this will be interesting to see how, this is majorities, at least, sort of the defensive line and the midfield. It's basically how I believe, some of the starters that Tormenta FC will have this year. So it'll be a great first game to kind of test everyone out. Build chemistry and all that fun stuff. Throw in by Georgia State was recovered by Tormenta, but was also quickly recovered by Georgia State. So Georgia State's now on the ball. Great tackle there for Georgia State to keep possession of the ball. Through ball in. No, Preston Kilwine is there. Jake Dickler. Once again, Pablo Jara being kept busy here for a couple minutes now. Kilwine coming out of the Charleston Battery, nearly 100 games in the USL Championship. Jake Dengler with a great ball to Makoy Akale, who controlled it, but it was well read by the Georgia State defensive line. Stephen O'Hearn now takes it off. Pressed it back to Pablo. Now a lot of USL Championship experience being brought down to Tormenta FC this year with the additions of Preston and John Murphy, who played with the Baby Bulls in 2020 and Loudon in 2018, I believe. Back in with the Baby Bulls signing an academy contract back in 2018 as well. Now Georgia State playing from the back. Stephen O'Hearn. Ooh, making that mistake. Elijah Amo quickly read it. Alone. Oh, great save by Stephen O'Hearn. What a shot from our trialist number 2. Georgia State getting lucky there. Great save by Stephen O'Hearn. Now they're back in the counterattack, trying to do damage from that left side. Well read by Pablo, who comes out. Another little quirky detail that we have here. I'm all about the quirks and features. Shout out Doug DeMuro. Um, as we have a breakthrough here. Ooh, that's a foul. That has to be a foul. Yeah, that's a foul. Pablo Hara. We didn't. These were supposed to be our goalkeeper kits for last year's season. Um, I don't think it can be shown on the camera, but they have a League Two badge on there. Um, they were actually and it ended up being used by our League Two team, but those are supposed to be our starting goalkeeper for League One, our goalkeeper kits, which are now being used for preseason game. So, little quirky feature there. As I started battling it out there. Pablo Jara coming out of his line. We're in danger. Can he get it? No. Ooh, yes, is it saved? It's saved. Wow. Is he gonna find a through ball? Yes, Elijah Amo. Great through ball by Akale. Elijah Amo, 1-on-1. Can he get there? No. Great read by the defensive line. Even better clearance by Stephen O'Hearn, but the strong press by Tormenta FC continues, trying to suffocate, get the ball. They did, but for another brief second. Now trialist number 1 playing the ball to Preston, who plays it back to Pablo Jara. Pablo Jara, who got his contract extension this off season. Elijah Almo recovering that ball, but quickly letting it go. That's a foul on Elijah. We just got confirmation Warnock's did indeed take its first loss of the preseason, 2-1 against North Carolina FC. We try to update y'all on other preseason matches as we go. It's only the ones that I follow are kind of the ones that I know. Let's see how Greenville did. Greenville as well, taking the defeat to the Charlotte Independents, 1-0 at home. I know Lexington is on the road to the Crew 2. There are no updates there. It's pushed off to 3:45, so it did start a couple minutes ago. Pablo with the despeje. Mukwele Akale, former U.S. Youth International. Akale. Pedro Fonseca finds a ball. Ooh, that's a foul. That's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul when Elijah Amo tripped. A great through run. Pedro Fonseca almost finding Amo. Fonseca, captain of the Real Monarchs of the third division, trying to play it quick. Ball will be whipped in by Pedro Fonseca. Oof, unable to find anyone. Recovered again by South Georgia. Akale now puts in a cross, trying to find someone. Akale still with the ball, can get to it. Preston now with Jake. Jake finds Colin Mock-Eunice. No, I always like to bring up, you know, a little features of players. Colin out of Morgantown, West Virginia, played for Marshall. That West Virginia University Marshall rivalry right there, something to be mentioned. And now, especially now that they're both in Sun Belt Conference for soccer, it's really interesting. The defensive line for Georgia State is a little bit up, reaching all the way up to the midfield. Really trying to press Tormenta. It's what 20 minutes into the game. It's really impressive. And the press works there as Georgia State has the ball again. Georgia State continues with the ball, trying to find a through pass. Well recovered by Georgia State. Oof, great find by Amo. Now it's a 2v2. Great cross back to Mkwele Akale. Akale, what can he do? Takes one on, finds Kazaya. No, wrong play. Poor ball by Jake Dangler. Once again, being read well by Pablo Jara. He's playing a little bit off his line. Trialist to trialist. Now finding Akale. Akale's going to take him on. Takes another one on. Oof, nada. Pure ball. But Akale is left there. Oh, plays not serious. Now the ref is going to stop the game. He's going to stop the game, see if Akale is all right. I think he'll be all right. I think, yeah. Play resumes. Puro cabeceo. Puro cabeceo. Now what can Tormenta FC build? Another through ball to Akale. Not offside. What can he do? Take him on. Take him on. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, that's a foul. No, nothing. Strong press by Tormenta FC. Coming yet again. Now Preston Kilwine with the cabezazo. Back to the building blocks for Georgia State. Now Georgia State with an opportunity right here. Suffocated by the TFC defense. Akale now with the ball. What can he do? Finds Tobias Otieno. Now to trialist number 1. Finds Pedro Fonseca. Back to Elijah Amo. Try this with the ball. Now to Preston Kilwine. Build something. Yes, what a ball. That's not off. He's not off. The confusion there. Good ball. Now Georgia State trying to get something here. Both teams playing great football, but unable to get that first goal. Tormenta FC now almost 122 minutes without a goal scored in a preseason. So that'll be interesting to see when that first goal of the preseason finally comes for South Georgia. Georgia State building it out. That'll be a Georgia State ball. Now back to the building blocks. It's foul. Foul number 2 on Pedro. Deserve a yellow? No, just chat. Little tiny chat with the ref. Georgia State a little bit dangerous these past couple of minutes. Now on the wing, taking on Colin. Nada. He said, "Get that out of here. Take it to the mounts. Take it to the clubhouse." That ball's go karting with the go karts right now. Nowhere to be found. Colin Mock-Eunice, I believe, did play against Georgia State last year in the Sun Belt. I have to check out to see how that result went with Marshall. Georgia State putting it across, finding ahead from just up top of the goal. Let's check that result. Cameron talking to one of his players, Pedro, something that he likes, something he doesn't. It'll be interesting to see how in the second half everything goes. But now, first goal kick for Pablo Hara. A little bit of confusion there by the center back duo, but at the end it's Tormenta ball. Strong press by Georgia State, but cleared by Tormenta. Yeah, and well, with Kale who tried to put a through ball in, unable to find anyone. Throw in for Georgia State. Is that a foul? That's a foul, yeah. A lot of fouls earlier on in this game. Georgia State resumes play. Now Kazaya with a little bit of press, mild press. Turns out to be efficient. Oh, the ball's a little bit too long for Akale, but let's see what they can get right now. Stephen O'Hearn touched the ball after probably 10 minutes of play. Let's see. Georgia State with the ball again. It's corner for State. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, going back to my thought, that's what I've been researching for these past couple of minutes. Colin Mock Eunice did indeed play against Georgia State in the 1-1 tie last year against Georgia State, who puts in a cross. Ooh, cerca. Close. Georgia State striking first, almost. I said Georgia State came to play today. Now Dengler with Mock Eunice. Finds Akale who puts in a little taquito to Trilus. Ooh, getting ready to take him on. Foul. Oof. Another through ball. Gonna find a center. Right here. They found it. Oof. Great clearance by Preston. Foul. Now substitution incoming for Georgia State. Number 21. He's ready to check in. Little mistake that could have been paid wrong. But now Georgia State back at it. Trying to find a goal. Yeah, I think that'll be the first yellow of the game. Nope. There it is. The referee's saying no more. This is your last one, Pedro. Number 21 and number 19 ready to check in for Georgia State here in the 30th minute of the game, the first half. Free kick incoming for State. You gonna do the subs now? 21 coming in for 16. No, for 19, sorry. And then number 6 coming out for number 21. So putting the ball in, trying to find someone. Nada. Keeper ball. Keeper did, in fact, keep the ball. Otieno now to Mock Eunice. Jake Dengler. Otieno to Sterling. Sterling to Trialis. Trialis to Akale. Akale, finish it. Something. More danger. Trying to find someone right there. Yes. Found. And there's a goal. Pedro Fonseca's first goal for Tormenta FC comes against Georgia State. Golazo Brasileño. Welcome to Statesboro. Confusing play there by Tormenta, but it did last. The streak is over. About 125 minutes. But Tormenta FC found his first goal, found their first goal. Pedro with a lot of bounces in the area. Great run by the trialist who put the ball basically centered it back in. Pedro Fonseca getting the first preseason goal for South Georgia in 2023. Now State with the ball. Recovered by Tormenta. Now Keziah Sterling with the ball. Trying to find something here. Keziah Sterling? No. Through ball there. Break the midfield. The defensive line, sorry. Midfield. I'm tripping. Keziah to Pedro. Pedro the trialist. See the run. Yes, you saw Akale. Akale again. Oof. Trying to find someone. Unable to. Now State building up. Trying to find something. Great body there by Dengler, who bodies it out for a goal kick. Pablo Jara a little bit busier this first half than what we had against Georgia Southern. It'll be interesting to see how the second half goes. When assuming that he and Cameron will want to test a couple of other players out as well. So it'll be fun to see that. Preston now with the ball, putting a through ball. Ooh, great read by Stephen O'Hearn. Could be building up for something special here for Georgia State. Numbers and bodies up top. Oof, ole. Akale comes in. Does some great defensive work. Another goal kick for Pablo Jara. I think it'll be his third. No, it'll be a foul. Free kick for Tormenta. Jake Dengler, who we just recently. Speaking of Dengler, Dengler got a red card shown in our final game of the U.S. Open Cup last year. Earlier this week, or actually late this week, yesterday, the Open Cup announced round two pairings for the teams involved, and one of those teams being South Georgia Tormenta FC. South Georgia Tormenta FC has been paired up with Rio Grande Valley FC of Edinburgh, Texas, of the USL Championship. They will travel, yes, they will travel to our home here at Tormenta Stadium between the days of April 4th through April 7th. The date TBD, as Trialist there loses the ball but quickly recovers it. So that'll be the first time the professional team will host the Open Cup. As TFC2, Tormenta FC2, I believe in 2019, did host the Open Cup and defeated USL League One side, the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Another corner for Georgia State, trying to get a goal and get back to this match. To be fair, they haven't played bad. You know, they brought the pressure. They brought a lot. And now they're trying to set piece right here. Jake Dengler cleared it, but now it's the edge of the ball. The ball continues, and Georgia State continues to have it. Pedro Fonseca taking the ball, and now let's see if we can get a counterattack here. Keziah Sterling leading the way. Unable to find anyone. Continues with the ball. Now to Trialist, number 2. And now quickly, great comeback by Georgia State. Otieno with the ball. Now to Trialist. Akale, once again, being that strong offensive presence up top. Dengler with Otieno. And tiki-taka. Akale trying to make some space. Back to Dengler, who now takes it on to Kilwine. Trialist 1. Kilwine. Ooh, Dengler with the mistake there. Now trying to find something. Make something out of it. No, Dengler clears it. But once again, takes it out. Ooh, ole. Akale clearing it up. Almo with the ball. Otieno. Otieno, the Trialist number 2. Colin Mock-Eunice tries to find a through ball. Doesn't get it. The camera was closer, but it's okay. I can still see them kind of. Yeah, last year we tried something different with USLW League and USL League 2. And I think, however, this is one of our better options. I think it's really good platform to use. Soup Loops on YouTube are Bosua and Kingsford still taking it easy. Yes, Arthur Bosua will be taking it easy for a couple more weeks. Arthur Bosua is still recovering from an ACL injury last season. Won't expect him to see him by the start of the season, but his evolution will only determine how or when we'll see him. Thank you so much for the question. Kingsford as well was started training this week as well with Tormenta FC. Was out here doing warm-ups. I don't think we'll see him this today, but he has been starting to warm up and get himself back into play shape. Oof, Otieno with a very confusing ball, I guess. Um, Tormenta now trying to switch it. You switch it. Final Amo right here. Clear. Oof. Ole. Akale. Taking over. Oh, that's a foul, and that's a yellow. It has to be a yellow. It's probably like the eighth foul. Kale getting frustrated there. But yeah, like I said, Kingsford as well, taking it easy. Um, but we should expect to see Kingsford here sometime soon, whether it not be this game, next game, sorry, against Tampa, or U.S. Championship side against Charleston Battery in Charleston. We have an injured player for Georgia State, but now he's getting up. Fonseca with the ball. Otieno now. Trialist back to Otieno. Otieno finds a Kale. Kale with a great little through ball, unfortunately not being able to be controlled. That'll be Tormenta ball. "43 minutes in, 2 minutes till the end of the first half." And we had here, honestly, a very equal game here at Tormenta Stadium. Georgia State certainly did bring it today. Which could be tied right now. Elijah Alba trying to find some danger before the final whistle of the first half. Strong press from that left side right there. That right side of Georgia State, sorry. Ball recovered by Fonseca. Now with Elijah Amo, who finds Otieno. Back to Trialis, who finds Trialis 2. Dengler with the ball. Mock Eunice. Mock Eunice to Akale. Sorry. Brain freeze there. Dengler putting in a ball. Offside. And that should take us to the half. Final thoughts of the first half. I mean, Tormenta FC had some opportunities. You know, could have capitalized on the mistake by the Georgia State goalkeeper, but unable to. Then followed up with a great save by Stephen O'Hearn. I think it's a little surprising the amount of possession Georgia State has had throughout the first half. A couple mistakes on the defensive line from Tormenta FC could have led into some danger. But hold on, we have right there Pedro Fonseca trying to find someone. Kazaya, one-on-one. Is he off? He's offside. Oh, man, that was a little bit sooner. That pass should have been given a little bit sooner by Fonseca. Sterling with his first and only shot of the half being called offside. That's the half time, the half whistle right there. And that'll be the half. It'll be interesting to see how second half goes. I don't know if you can see right there, though. Right before we go to break, Kingsford Ajay is warming up right now with John Murphy Jr. We'll be right back for the start of the second half. We are back here at Tormenta Stadium, home of your USL League and League One champions. We are back for 45 more minutes of football here in Statesboro, Saturday edition, preseason edition. And now Tormenta FC getting ready to kick off the second half. Tormenta in black, Georgia State in white, and the referee blows his whistle. And as my good friend Fabrizio Romano says, here we go. 45 more minutes of intense and chemistry building soccer here for South Georgia and Georgia State. To those just joining us, welcome. To those who continue watching from the first half, welcome back here to Tormenta Stadium. A couple subs were made in for Tormenta FC in the halftime break. In goal, TJ Bush came in for Pablo Jara. Defensively, Deshaun Nemhard came in for Jake Dengler. Nick Akoto also makes his appearance for Colin Mock-Eunice. And Chris Heckenberg comes in for Tobias Otieno. John Murphy finds Pedro. Oof, close. What a ball there. By newly entered, John Murphy Jr. coming in for trialist number 2. Those are all the substitutions that we have right now. As of right now, Chris Heckenberg making his appearance here in this game. Georgia State recovering the ball quickly, taking a shot, blocked by TJ Bush. And collected. TJ Bush secures the ball. Kodo now with the ball to Deshaun Nemhard. Nemhard plays it to Preston. Preston Kilwine. Back to TJ Bush. Nemhard to Akoto. Pedro Fonseca tries to save it, and he does. Akale now with the ball. Sterling protecting it. Playing it through to Pedro. Not cleared in time. Now Olivier into danger. Charles 1 to TJ Bush. Number 0. I think he's using number 0. I think he's using number 0 today. So Preston Kilwine. Preston tries to find a ball. Finds Elijah Ama. Ama now on the right side. Now with John Murphy Jr. Trying to find someone. Finds Akale. Akale plays it into Keziah Sterling. Media vuelta. Is he trying to find some space? No, he finds Charles number 1. He's going to put in a cross. Oof, just goes out. Better start to the second half by Tormenta FC, I must say. Georgia State did have one little threat, but besides that, Tormenta FC getting a way better start to the second half, creating opportunities, creating danger, sort of what happened against Georgia Southern last Saturday. Let's see if Tormenta FC can take the lead here, the possession lead. Kilwine to Nemhard. Nemhard to Akoto. Koto plays it back. Sean Nemhard. Preston being pressed a little bit by the Georgia State offensive line. Sorry. TJ Bush. Bush back to Deshaun. Deshaun plays it in Nicky Koto. Nice little 1-2. Kazai Sterling to Heckenberg. Heckenberg to Charles One, who now spreads it open to the other side of the field. Now with Elijah Amo trying to dribble it out, trying to show some magic here. Amo back to Charles One. He plays it to John Murph Jr. Back to Deshaun Nemhard. Preston Kilwine back at it. TJ Bush with Nicky Koto. Koto with Chris Heckenberg. Throw in for Tormenta. Koto finds Pedro Fonseca, but the ball goes out of bounds again. Now we can see for the first time this preseason, Ian Cameron actually talking and getting out of his chair. Ball played in. Amo trying to find Akale. Akale trying to work some magic. Akoto now with the ball. Tormenta FC trying to get something out of this. It's a corner for Tormenta. It's a quick one. Short one. Akale. Oof, ole. Broke you. Again. Finds Pedro Fonseca, who finds Akale, who takes a shot. Oof. Cleared by the defensive line. Amo chasing it back. Georgia State now with the ball. Kind of build from the back. But the press is there by Tormenta. Great recovery by Sean Nemhard. TJ Bush playing it out. Oof. An error right there. A miscommunication by the defensive line. Great comeback by Chris Heckenberg. Still taking a shot. Oh, just goes wide of the mark. Miscommunication there between Preston Kilwine and Nick Akoto almost caused Georgia State to get its first goal of the night. That's what preseason is for, though, to get to know each other, to kind of get a feel for your teammates. But yet again, another mistake by Nick Akoto, finding Georgia State was going to take the shot, just goes above the mark. Poor clearances out there by Tormenta FC, but let's try again. Akoto now with Nemhard. press. The strong press continues by Georgia State. Georgia State takes the shot again, not being able to finalize. But again, the strong press by Georgia State pays dividend. Pedro Fonseca plays it with Keziah Sterling. Ole! Get out of his way. Keziah Sterling building it up for him. Akoto now to Sterling. Sterling in the box. Trying to find someone. Pedro Fonseca. Oh, unable to capitalize. Great play. Great self play by Keziah Sterling there. I think now on the point of the game where the midfielders have to be a little bit more creative, start building the opportunities so that second goal can come. The Kale now can get to it. Yes, he can. Kale takes him on, finds Pedro Fonseca. Back to Akale. Oh, great save by the keeper. Once again, Georgia State getting saved. Tormenta FC upping the pressure, upping the step, and creating danger. Courtesy of Mukwele Akale. Now the ball goes in. Trying to find someone. Nope. Go to second cross. Secondberg played that cross in because Sterling gets beat, but quickly recovers it. Trying to create something. Ole again. Another cheeky mag by Sterling. Now the play continues with Georgia State on the offense, trying to get that equalizer here soon. Strong press by Pedro Fonseca. Respect the run? No. Because Sterling. Sterling tries to play it quick. Now Sterling with Heckenberg. Heckenberg, oof, poor pass there. Akale with the press. Akoto pressing as well. Now Georgia State again trying to create something. Great read there by Preston Kilwine. Plays it down to TJ Bush. Bush to Nemhard. Nemhard finds Akale. Oof, poor pass there, but saved by Akale. Pedro Fonseca. See a little bit of frustration being built there by Akale. '29 puts in a great ball, finding empty space there with the equalizer. Great save by TJ Bush. Bush waking his defensive lineup. Great stuff by Georgia State, who now have a corner kick. But once again, that save from TJ Bush. Bush getting really close, really tight, and keeping it his mark goalless. Georgia State continuing to create pressure, to create opportunities, trying to find that equalizer. Oof, did they find a head? No, they did, but it went up. It went two up. Now building from the back again. Kodo with Nemhard. Nemhard with Killwine. Killwine plays a Trilus 1, who plays back to Killwine. Killwine now with the ball. Finds Heckenberg. Heckenberg with Amo. Now the ball back with Heckenberg, who plays that through ball to find Akale. Akale gets the ball, clears it up, creates space. Now with Heckenberg to Preston. Killwine, Amo now with the ball. Oof. Preston losing it there, but Amo coming back defensively to secure the ball again. Now here in the 60th minute of the game. John Murph. Yes, he saw that ball. He saw Akale. Akale on the one-on-one. Can he get it just far? A little bit too wide of the net. What a ball placed in by John Murphy Jr. Akale did everything right. Just couldn't finish. But those are the balls that the balls placed that kind of get you excited to continue watching this. Now Pedro Fonseca once again. Macaulay Akale pulls it in. Oh no, that's a goal. Yes, that's a goal. Sorry, goal by Keziah Sterling. Sorry, that was a play. I'm in shock. I'm confused. I don't know what happened. But goal. That's Keziah Sterling's first goal of the match, the preseason. DJ Religion coming back, getting put into work. Keziah Sterling with a goal. Nice strong press by Pedro Fonseca, who finds and opens it up to Macaulay Akale. Akale not being selfish after missing the first clear shot on goal the second half. Plays it to the penalty area, finding a lone Keziah Sterling. And Sterling just simply puts it to the back of the net. What he does best. 2-0 for Tormenta here against Georgia State. Now the press continues by Tormenta, trying to get that third goal. The press works. John Murphy, can he get to it? Oof, great tackle by number 8. Chris Heckenberg still at the ball. John Murphy Jr. with the foul. Now Georgia State with the free kick. Georgia State now placing the ball into the penalty area, trying to find something. It goes just above. 3 subs coming in for Tormenta FC. All 3. 4 subs. 5 subs. All the subs in the world. So we have Trilus 1 coming out for Trilus 3. Trilus 2 coming in for Pedro Fonseca. Amo comes out for Colin Mokunis. Keziah Sterling comes out for Charles Four. And Mateus Cassini makes his Tormenta FC debut. Comes out for Mkwele Akale. Preston Kilwine also comes out. Be interesting. Colin Mokunis playing the center back row alongside Deshaun Nemhard. That's new. Two naturally fullbacks, one left back, one right back, playing as center backs, but it's certainly going to be tested here today. Great clearance there by John, trying to keep it in. TJ Bush unable to. 65 minutes into the game. Now we'll see what type of experiments Ian Cameron is cooking up. The ball being cleared. Can you get it up? Oof. Georgia State. Oof. Nothing. Doesn't call the penalty. Now Nikikoto with the speed, taking everyone on. Can you do something? Now the ball being played again. Colin Mokunis, acting center back, now finds Mateus Cassini, who touches his first ball. Oh, we'll forget that. Oof. Gets hit in the face. But it's good. All good, he says. Nothing bad. Colin Mokunis now back with TJ Bush. John Murphy Jr. Sean Nemhard trying to find someone, but plays it out and finds a Georgia State opponent. Georgia State trying to put it in, puts a cross in, tries to find someone, finds Nick Ikoto, but Georgia State quickly recovers that ball. Georgia State now creating a little bit more danger. And we're going to have another debut here shortly. It's already in. Jackson Curry comes into the match. Welcome to Statesboro. Welcome to Statesboro, Jackson Corey. Corey coming out of Australia, has experience playing in Australia with Sydney United FC, and most recently with the Central Coast Mariners Academy. And they're going to find him here. His first ball as a Tormenta player. Takes one on. Now passes it to John Murph. If he gets fouled? No, not a foul. Georgia State now, again, with the ball, trying to cause danger there. That left side. Georgia State player tripping. But now see if they can act quick, Tormenta, and get something again. Another trip. Sean Nemhard Got a little bit quicker there, in my opinion. It's a lot of strong press by Georgia State right now. And TJ Bush seeing that and clearing that ball out. Kodo now plays it with Cassini. Kodo with the ball again. Taking it on with his speed. Now with Jackson Corey. Corey. Cassini. Cassini with John Murphy Jr. Now with trialist number 4. Trialist number 2. He takes a shot. Finds someone. Oh, Corey. So close. In the rebound to get his first goal on his first shot with Tormenta. But great positioning there by Corey. The 20-year-old out of Australia. Played with the Lebanese youth national teams in previous call-ups. Cassini finding Corey again. Can he get to it? He did not. He did not. And we go again. Cassini saying who's open for him. Cassini trying to create some space. Finds a Kodo. A Kodo to Colin. Colin Makunis back to Kodo. Chris Heckenberg loses the ball. Quickly recovers it. Oh, but it'll be a throw-in for Georgia State. Jackson Curry, I think is his name. Sean Nemhart playing it back to TJ Bush. Now with John Murphy Jr., trialist number 4. Chris Heckenberg, who plays in a through ball. Can he get to it? He turned on the Jets. He did get to it. Now he's going to try to place a cross in. Finds a cross. Finds Georgia State head. Cassini trying to play it down. Fouled there. About 15 minutes left. A little bit over. Probably like around 18 to 17 minutes left of this game where Tormenta FC leads 2-0 courtesy of Pedro Fonseca in the first half and Keziah Sterling in the second half. Despite the result, I think Georgia State has played a great game. Could have had a goal or two thus far into the game. TJ Bush making 2 quality saves earlier in the game. Georgia State controlling the possession of the ball again. Tormenta FC trying to get an offside trap here going earlier in this game. Corey strong press, great step by Curry. Curry again taking the ball, recovering it, finding trialist number 2. Can he get to it again? Oh, I think he did. He got to it. Play ball. Now he's going to take it on the Jets. Oof. Covered by Georgia State. No corner there. Tormenta FC now looking to get a third goal, seal today's win. Now Charles forward, losing the ball. Quickly recovered by Tormenta FC. John Murphy with it, trying to find Curry. Curry being tackled. Tormenta ball. Now John Murphy Jr. John Murphy Jr. to Deshaun Nemhard. Chris Heckenberg. Now with Cassini. Makoto. Back to Colin Makunis. Deshaun Nemhard. Trying to find something here in the final couple minutes of the game. We have less than 15 minutes left now. Georgia State, surprisingly, only 2 subs made. Probably more in the halftime that we didn't notice. I think there was, but as of right now, only 2. Jackson Curry on the left side here, newly signed with Tormenta FC, age 20. Asking for the ball. On the right side, sorry. Great ball by Colin Makunis. You keep it in. He did. Was he going to try something here? Cassini. Oh, a little bit too long. It's still recovered by Tormenta FC. Now with John Murphy. Take the shot, son. No, Curry with the ball. Still take the shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Deflected to a corner by Georgia State. Tormenta ball again. Now another corner. Trying to find a head here in Tormenta FC's corner kick. Going to play it in, finds the keeper. Keeper ball. Keeper plays quick, very quick. Oh, now Georgia State has an opportunity here. Like I said, Georgia State, props to Georgia State. Georgia State came out to play today. And despite the result, I think they could have a little goal or two in them. Never count them out, though. Now Georgia State back at it. Placing a cross in. Curry taking the ball out, playing as a sort of another defender. The ball is stolen. Georgia State with the ball. Goal. What a goal by Georgia State. And now they're quick with it. Wanting to get another one. Goal from number 24. What a shot. Georgia State not giving up. Wanting that equalizer now. And they still have time. 10 minutes left in the match and only a goal down. That's the first goal conceded. I mean, no one's going to stop that, if I'm being honest with you. TJ Bush had no shot at stopping that. Not even Manuel Neuer could stop that. What a shot by number 24. Great goal by Georgia State, who, in all honesty, kind of deserved it. Very good game by Georgia State today. Chris Heckenberg, now with the Trialis. It was a little bit of a mistake by the Trialist left back getting pushed by. I think it should have been a foul. It wasn't a mistake really, but it should have been a foul there on the Trialist left back. Sean Nemhard now playing with Chris Eckenberg. Cassini asking for the ball. Cassini receiving the ball, losing the ball. That's a foul. Foul on Cassini. Certainly a lot of evaluations to come for Tormenta FC following this match. And it'll be interesting to see how they play it out against Tampa next Saturday. Will we see new faces? Will we see other things? But for the first time, I think in a while, Tormenta FC has all the players signed here at Statesboro before the season starts. So that's great. Great news for South Georgia. And that's pure ball. Play on. JJ Bush with the ball. Back to Deshaun Nemhard. Sean finding a through ball. Can we get something done here? That's a little Ole right there. Takes a shot. Oh, just goes wide. Trialist striker almost getting the goal. Now Nikikoto playing it back up top. Chris Eckenberg controlling. Can he spread the game? Yes, he can. The ball is now on the opposite side of the pitch. You see that run? Respect the run. Oof. Good read by the Georgia State defender. Now Chris Eckenberg. Eckenberg to Cassini. Cassini, first year here at Tormenta FC, formerly with Forward Madison. He's played in very big clubs such as Corinthians, Fluminense, alongside Palermo of Italy, amongst other respectable European clubs as well. This man has been everywhere. Now looking to get another championship here with Tormenta. Very entertaining second half. One that had two goals. South Georgia continues to remain undefeated here at home ever since its debut in October of 2022. 84 minutes of the game played, six to go. Can Georgia State find the equalizer? Can Tormenta get another goal? What will happen? This we'll have to find out here soon. Seckenberg finding something, trying to create something. Colin Macunis. Oh, what a pass by John Murphy Jr. Finding Jackson. Jackson finds Cassini. Oh, Cassini, can he get to it? Can he try this one before get to it? He did. He got to it. Wow, what speed. Now Cassini with the ball again. Heckenberg. Is he going to take the shot? Now Curry. Can he control and take it? Oh, just a little bit too long. But Cassini continues to press. That's a foul. Tormenta FC trying to find something again. Curry being active on that side of the pitch. Cassini taking a shot, deflected on the defensive line. I think the Georgia State player kind of fell on his own there. Hopefully, nothing too serious. And see Deshaun Nemhard do anything, I think. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left of this game. See where it takes us. That's a free kick to Georgia State. Another strike from 24. Oh no, hit my ticketing tent. We just got that 24. Goal kick by TJ Bush. Number 24, trying to find his double of the match. Second goal of the match. Unable to get it. But TJ Bush now with the goal kick. John Murphy Jr. with it. Chris Heckenberg, great ball. Finding trialist number 2. That's off. John Murphy's hurt. John Murphy Jr. out of the Baby Bull Academy alum. Or Red Bull Academy alum, sorry. Georgia State trying to get one last ball. Oof. Georgia State puts in a cross. TJ Bush secures that ball. Bush trying to find someone up top. Georgia State takes the ball. Those 90 minutes. I don't know how many minutes they added, but there we go. Nikikoto securing the ball. Nikikoto continues his run. Oof. Plays a little bit too short. Now, Georgia State looking for one final opportunity. Once again recovered by Georgia State, but once again recovered by Tormenta. Now Cassini with the ball, holding it. Foul. And referee still hasn't blown his final whistle, but he has right now. And there's a final whistle from Tormenta Stadium. That's the match 2-0. A 2-0 win for 2-1. Tormenta FC win, sorry. Tormenta FC with its first win of the preseason. Tough game, but great opponent, and hopefully a lot of evaluations to come for Tormenta FC following this game. Join us next week as we have the Tampa Bay Rowdies of the USL Championship come to Statesboro, Georgia, and try to take on the reigning champs. Thank you very much once again, and see you next week.